We all live in this weird new content economy, where we're told over and over again to create more content if we want to book more work. It's hard enough to keep up with creating, and it's really unmotivating and even devastating when the content that we're creating isn't seen by anyone. I know we're not supposed to care about metrics, but it really does hurt when the numbers aren't coming in. From a young age, we're conditioned to respond to praise from our parents, our teachers, our friends, and it sets us up for a lifetime of chasing this praise. There's no ceiling, and we all believe that we could be up on stage in front of that sold-out stadium. Living for the approval of strangers is really a difficult way to live. This week I started posting a daily vlog, and numbers-wise, it's the worst performing thing I've done in a long time. Every day gets significantly less views and less engagement. I feel like I've gone through the 5 stages of grief with this project. Phase 1, denial, thinking that it was a bad day, that tomorrow will be better. Phase 2, being upset that the algorithm is killing the numbers. Phase 3, bargaining. If only I would have posted another time, or made the picture black and white, or changed the caption. Phase 4, depression. Just being sad that the response wasn't what I expected. Being unmotivated to do anything else. Phase 5, acceptance. That this isn't the best thing I've done, but now I know that, and I can create something better in the future. I think above all else, it's important to carry the lesson forward and forget the failure. If you want the approval of strangers, you have to learn how to make a personal connection with them. And if you want to be really famous, you have to learn how to make a very personal connection with a lot of people. That's a pretty overwhelming thought and task. But there's good news though. Every year, less and less global pop artists are starting to appear, and more niche artists are starting to become successful. This means that when you find what you're good at, you can find a great audience that appreciates that. If you're struggling to find that audience right now, you might be following someone else a little too closely. For a YouTube example, you can't out Peter McKinnon. You'll spin your Ford F-150 wheels for years and never get traction. If you really want to get people's attention, you have to make them feel something, and you can't do this by copying what's already out there. So what are your strengths? In photography, triple down on what you do well rather than focusing the time and the energy on fixing your weaknesses. Create real connections through your work. What that is and what that means is different for every person. I encourage you to sit down for a few minutes tonight or tomorrow at lunch and start to figure that out. It will change your life in a way that buying a new lens or a Ford F-150 will not.